ทางบริษัทครับในนามของสายการบินบางกอกแอร์เวย์เอเชียบูติกแอร์ไลน์และสายการบินร่วมกัปตันชโนรสหัวหน้าพนักงาน
In my last vlog, I brought you guys with me from Singapore to Thailand. Sailing life's uncertainty, I arrived to Thailand with no plan, except carrying a mysterious yet heart-provoking message from a special encounter in a restaurant in Bali. This Norwegian woman was shocked. I had never been specifically to Koh Phangan. She just came from there and told me that I should go there. That same morning, I knew I would get a message to my new direction, so I knew I was onto something. I don't believe things happen by accident, following with a subtle heart-pounding yes. There's no other way but to bring you guys with me along these magical tropical islands where I meet up with new friends. I finally find a sense of belonging and experience an unexpected event during one of my hikes that literally put all of us on our knees. So let's enter this chapter. Alright, so it arrived. Should be still good. Alright, we made it to the airport. I just literally it went so fast. Get the tickets and heading to this resort that I just found an Airbnb. But it feels good. I'm sitting here now in front, just waiting for the driver to come and then we're going. Alright, we made it to the hotel room, finally! Kom maar! So the room is actually quite nice for the price that I'm paying. I'm paying literally 3 times less than I did per night in Singapore. So it's always good when it's actually quite pleasant. Free water, I hope. And the bathroom is actually quite nice. So I'm just gonna lay down and rest, and later I will go out. Good morning. I just rented this beautiful scooter and the owner of that place is so nice. I will show you pictures in a bit. I might actually move there because it feels much more clean and the owner is actually much more friendly. So I just made it here to this cafe. And it looks really nice and chill. I just really want to start my day off with something fresh, so I might just get some fruit. But I'm just really beyond excited to be here. If you see that, it just looks so beautiful here. I strongly feel there is this new beginning that I'm stepping into. And I've said this in my past vlog, but I've really got a glimpse of what it feels like and what it is to live completely without those burdens that I still hold on to. I really feel extra nostalgic in my life of the past soulmates that I've had. When I use the word soulmate, I just really mean a deep, profound connection from my heart with another person. And these memories are still coming up and they kind of act as stress and burdens in my life right now. And I've really got a glimpse into what it feels like to live completely without that. And right now, I just want to honestly be alone and really focus on myself right now and my individuality as a person in this world. So yeah, I'm really just putting up extra boundaries and giving myself extra time alone to just really to make sure that I myself have all the attention that I need to really flourish as the person that I want to become again, I've really learned that opening the heart again is it's such a sacred process that just cannot be rushed at all. As much as I try to actively heal, it's really not about fixing ourselves. It's really just coming to terms with the feelings that we have in a moment. Because if we act, oh, I want to be happy, we're actually making our current feeling that needs our attention worse. We can't forcefully open our heart in any moment. Whilst it may seem really counterintuitive to make sure that we feel more happy and that we do our best to become more happy when we feel sad, when we feel emotional burdens. The best thing, I swear, and the most counterintuitive what it may seem in a moment, is to actually really just find a ground and presence within those feelings.
I learned my lesson now. It took me more than a year. There's no more turning back. To lose myself in your fear. I am ready for more love and experience stuck on you. You taught me how to love me, but it's been a fight, none of yours. It isn't easy. You got it. It isn't easy to walk away. Just choose yourself.
Right, so I had some crazy thoughts, and I always try to understand things in a way that is quite ridiculous, but this one is just out of this world, I think. I think I got sent and brought to Singapore just to buy the things that I needed for my next chapter in my life, which was to upgrade my music gear and to upgrade my camera and phone gear. Because I've just been using the same like super cheap stuff for the past 3 years, and it was really time for an upgrade. And I don't think I would have done it if I were literally like in a place like this. I think my Singapore chapter was really like to prepare the material things to bring to this place where I am now, where those things aren't really to be found. Really find my dream house and finally settle a little bit. I'm just really grateful for just the journey in general, that I and we like get to live a life with all the turbulences, all the challenges, all the upheavals, all the chaos and seemingly disorders. Here we still are alive, and we get to participate in this experience. We get to either cherish and nourish it. And I just feel extra grateful and fortunate at this moment, listening just to these acoustic sounds, being at the beach. I really had to come to terms, and this is something that I knew since I was a child, but because of all the studies that I've been doing about myself, like I'm an earth sign, like I really like to be around earth, I feel very grounded when I'm next to water. For me, just being here, it's like celebrating that side of me that really wants and loves being next to water. So I hope you find your place that makes you feel really grounded and rooted and just at ease within yourself. For me, it's definitely this. Right, so I just got a cable for my audio interface, and now I will head back home, and maybe later I'll bring my guitar here. We'll see how that flows. And for now, let's go. This is the first time using this beast of a microphone, and it sounds so incredibly good. It's just, I don't know if this interface is right. It makes like a high-pitched sound. I just want to observe it. I think he's missing one leg. And he's definitely scared. Hello! No, he doesn't really welcome back. So it's been quite a funky trip to get here in this particular house. So I finally have a really nice little house for myself. I'm standing in the bathroom, and yeah, I'm really happy with this little house. I have like a little living room here and a kitchen. So that's really, it's just all I've ever wanted. It's literally, the beach is like literally like right there. So I'm super happy to just spend time here and like take it really slow. The past 2 days has literally been for me to just settle down here and take life like really slow again. Especially coming from Singapore, where life just seemed to flow in such a constant rapid pace that it was relatively challenging for me to like remain grounded amongst all of that. Sleeping in a room where in the other room, like it's just so weirdly designed. Like I had kind of had like this bunk bed in my room, so kind of like this level high. And then I would like sleep here, but on the other side of the other room, that person sleeps like under me, you know, so I'm like here in my room. So every time like travelers would come in, like I would feel their energy and I would like wake up feeling like I don't feel like the entirety of my energy within myself as I usually do when I'm in nature or when I have places like this for my own. So I am just really grateful and incredibly thankful that I can have like my own little private space again in my own energy. As you can see here outside, there are like a few other little houses and there's one there next to me, but the distance is like super big. That for me is just like super nice because then like I can conserve and just be and create my own little safe haven. I just love the sounds of the birds here and that it's so quiet. This is my house from the outside, by the way. It's quite cute. So I'll be walking this path quite a lot. We just made it this far. Look at that. Not really sure where I live now, but oh yeah, I live all the way around. Alright, let's continue the journey. So I'm just here again in my favorite spot and I just want to share some magic that is happening here. So I was in quite like a turmoil state prior to arriving here, which means that it just felt like I was living in lava, so I had to just really ground myself and calm down. And the minute I got here, I just literally arrived to this spot where I am now. I got instantly reminded of this feeling of just where my success lies, where my happiness lies, and that I need to follow that feeling of success. I need to follow that fiery passion within myself. And I knew something was missing. And what was missing is that I'm not yet at the right exact place where I need to be. It just doesn't feel right, and a lot of things are just quirky and icky at the place where I am now in my house. Aircon is not working well, it doesn't smell right, it's too hot in my house, and just all these things that make me feel uncomfortable, that don't allow me to feel that I belong in that right place, that just something is missing. And I just started talking and saying things like this is my passion, like I know what my success is, like it's right here, like I feel it, this is it, and I know exactly what to do. I need to go to that island, which is actually where I got invited to and guided to way before I arrived to Singapore, way before I arrived to this place where I am now. I already knew I had to go to Koh Phangan, which is that island right there. And for me to go there, I need to take a ferry. So all that happened like right here where I am now, right? My heart opened, I just felt all that beauty and that success, right? And as I looked around me, I saw a heart shape in the clouds. And then I literally saw this like right after that on the beach. That's not everything, like there's even more magic. So I knew I had to follow that feeling, and that feeling was pointing towards that island. Literally on the other side of where I am now. I saw two ferries on the horizon right next to each other right there, and they were going that way. the ferries were heading towards Koh Phangan, which is literally right there. And this is the island where I am on right now. The ferries were right there. And they went that way to that island. Now, yesterday and the day before, when I literally, like being in my favorite spot here, I have not seen any of those ferries. I have not seen any ferries, you know? And literally today it was just so guided. Besides all the 1111 numbers and the double digits, that I need to follow that feeling. And that feeling contains moving to what is missing. In order to truly receive and live in that feeling, in that happiness, the move is needed. And I'm bringing you guys with me. Alright, good morning guys. I just want to share something quite funny. So I had 4 very particular vivid dreams last night, and one of them was, and it really felt like that my old life that I had in the Netherlands is like really dying. So the last time I was there was like more than 1.5 years ago. I had a really funky, like, not love, but like and hate relationship with like the neighbors that are on my furthest most right of like the rows of houses that me and my mother lived in. They were amazing people. Like, they were so genuine and authentic, like Dutch people, which I really liked about them. But yeah, like there were also a lot of sides where he just thought that he had the authority to like just randomly come in our house or randomly fix our fence, you know, like all these things that he would just do without permission at times. But that's okay, like, anyway, that happened, right? So in my dream, we had like this strange argument, but not fighting. And he came with like this chainsaw to break down the door, so he literally like chainsawed around like the door lock to like open the fence door into our back garden. Came in like super mad, and I came out to like confront him. Yeah, like to really just make things right. And then I went back in for some reason, and he broke down like the wall on the right side, like the wall between our house and his house for some reason. And then construction workers, like everything happened so fast. He replaced all those walls that were previously made of wood now with concrete walls, like stronger walls. And it really just shows for me, the symbolism here is that my old life is like crumbling down. My old life is dying off. And now a more solid, stronger concrete foundation is built. A more stable, a more nurturing, a more safe foundation within myself has and is still now being created at this right moment. And that dream showed me that. So yeah, I just felt like sharing that with you. I'm going to the beach now, just standing here.
I'm lost in a world, always feeling there's something missing instead. Might you be the one? Might you be the one? Might you be the one?
We are now leaving this place. Just double checking if I didn't leave anything. Alright, I have my huge backpack of mangoes also now. I have everything, so we're going into the taxi now. Hello. ticket to Koh Phangan. I'm quite sure that is my boat. This is kind of like the atmosphere around here. It's got the ticket right there. And yeah, I'm really excited. Like, I feel like all my emotions are flowing and just learning to really follow that good feeling, you know? Really follow that energy. I always think this is quite epic to walk on the pier to the boat. It's actually quite exciting. It's like, it's not romantic and it's not really adventurous. It's just like, it's just exciting. I'm on the roof now and put this on my head because it's really screeching hot. So the funny thing was, like, the other people, they arrived in 1 hour and 20 minutes and we arrive in 20 minutes. So the first passengers that load on, they will go to another island and we go straight to Koh Phangan. It seems like the last passengers are coming on the boat now.
And the leaves, they crush to the ground, down and out. I'm always on the lookout for another chance in love. Lost in the world.
It seems like literally everyone was there on this boat now. It's love to be like a little homes, you know. We're going now. Engine starting. You know those creative one-on-one dialogue videos between like the same person and the same person? We've all seen these kind of creative videos that have just come out of somebody's imagination, get attention, and the reason why is because they came up with it from their unique imagination. My question was, how do they come up with it so consistently and stand out so much? So I made a course that guides you step by step into creating these kind of videos from your imagination. Act them out and gain a loyal community of fans that cannot have enough of you. Our imagination is the key to create a life where our innermost creative force, our inner child, is the center of it. Dear creators, I wasn't always like this. Once we reach our teenage years, we are suddenly expected to condemn our imagination, to addle up and rationalize through facts. It's like we've been given 3 options to choose from, while we deeply know there's much more to life. Most of our educational system teaches us to pay attention to everything else except our limitless imaginative mind. It's because I reclaimed being imaginative, it enabled me to ruthlessly step into my confidence and create meaningful work artistically on a daily basis while gathering an audience. Forget the low self-esteem, the anxiety and creative blockages. You're absolutely right. I understand, I know that wealth comes to me effortlessly. I know that wealth is easy to attract. This is amazing. Now for the heart chakra, it is I love. And when you affirm with I love, you can literally feel the spaciousness within you, as though your heart is speaking it into existence. Now try this, for example. I love making money. I love receiving ideas that make me money. I love life! I love it! I love taking action upon ideas that excite me. Yes, I love it! Thank you! I made this self-paced course financially accessible to everyone. And I just really want to show you through this course how fun it can actually be to storytell, to script write, to act out and create these videos that actually conspire so many other people to do the same. Check the link or DM me for more information as to why this course is the gateway to step into your full potential as a creator. to consistently and confidently create, get attention, and have fun by creating again. See you inside. Idea where the hell I'm going, just following my feet and my body. This is truly the beauty of allowing the universe and our personal guides to deliver us what is best. The unknown always delivers an unshakable excitement that is incomparable to a life of security. A voice inside of me told me I had to just arrive and allow life to take over instead of my mind. Upon arrival at the bay, I asked somebody to help me find the place, and this guide told me to ask this woman. She turned out to be a taxi driver with a friend who owns a beach resort, which ended up having exactly what I wanted. However, arriving was chaotic. Just arrives. No idea what's going to happen. Everything just seemed to go wrong. Arrival was just one big mess. I agreed with the woman who you saw on the scooter who brought me here. But then the more I settled in and rested, I realized a dream really had come true, which was that I always wanted a house at the beach. Although it's not the most luxurious, this place helped me to lay the ground for amazing adventures to come. So subscribe so you get to see part 2 of this vlog. See you in the next one.
And I actually don't know where we are. I think we're gonna arrive like airport.
Alright.
I don't know.
He just proposed right next to me. Right here. I have never experienced being anywhere near someone who proposes to someone.